Alright guys, we're going to do number 6. So, before we do anything, we're going to go ahead and factor. We're going to factor this first. So we're going to factor this problem. We've got x minus 5 over. Now when we factor this, we're going to find out which two numbers multiplied to give me 15 and add to give me negative 16. And I'm going to say it's going to be negative 15 and negative 1. So we've got the 3 here that needs to be divided. So divide by 3, divided by 3. 15 goes into 3 evenly, so I'm going to have x minus 5, and we bring this 3 in front, 3x minus 1. Alright, now we know that since we've got this equation here, we're going to cancel these out. So my new function is going to be 1 over 3x minus 1. Alright? So we've got this equation right here. This is my new function. And I'm going to look at it, and so when I look at my x-intercept, to find my x-intercept, I set my numerator equal to 0, but my numerator is 1. I don't have a numerator that I can set to 0, so there will be no x-intercept. Alright, secondly, my vertical asymptote. This is where I set my denominator equal to 0. So I'm going to set this, so for my vertical asymptote, I'm going to set my denominator 3x minus 1 equal to 0. X equals 1, or I'm sorry, 3x equals 1. I add 1 to both sides, divide by x, and I get 1/3. So my vertical asymptote is going to be x equals 1/3. That's okay. I'm going to write that down right here and get those points. So now I've got my horizontal asymptote. How do I find my horizontal asymptote? Is this a rational function or is it a reciprocal function? Well, it started as a rational function, so we're going to treat it like that. We're going to look up here and we're going to see, is this bigger on the top or bigger on the bottom? And I'm going to notice this is x squared. It's bigger on the bottom. Bigger on the bottom, so that's a bobo. So my y is going to equal 0, which means my horizontal asymptote is going to go right on the x-axis. Now, the hole is created right here. There's the created of the hole. When I look to the hole, I'm seeing that x minus 5 is in the denominator and it's gone away. I'm going to set this x minus 5 equal to 0. And I'm going to get x equals 5. So the hole is going to take place where x is 5 and y is some other number. I've got to figure out what that is. To find what that is, I need to put 5 here. So I'm going to put 1 over 3 times 5 minus 1, and that's going to give me 1 over 15 minus 1 is 14. This is going to be my y value. 1 over 14. It's okay, it's a fraction. We're okay with that. So I'm going to immediately mark my hole at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and like 1/14 is going to be somewhere right there. So now when I'm counting at my domain, x is going to be the set of all real numbers where x does not equal my vertical asymptote, which is 1/3, or my whole. But it will match, it'll make all the other numbers. My range is going to be the number where y is the set of all real numbers except the horizontal asymptote and the y value of the whole. So now I'm going to look at my graph and see what it's supposed to look like. And let's see, so on y equals -5, I kind of already put it all in, graph, and it looks like this. So it's really super close to the axes, but it doesn't touch. I'm just going to double check. I can't really double check 1/3, but I can check my 5, and there it is, error. Perfect. So I can graph. It's going to look like here. I'm not going to interrupt my hole, and then there we go. All right, I hope that helps, guys.